I got the vest on. I'm all dressed up for you today. All right. Why your neighbor's house doesn't matter. Okay, let's rewind in time. Okay? And it's like during COVID and interest rates are at 2%. There's not a lot of inventory and there's tons of buyers, right? So your neighbor puts their house on the market for $400,000 and they sell it for like $440,000, $450,000. And you're like, holy cow, yes, your house is worth that, if not more, because the data is showing you that all these buyers are willing to overpay. And now all the buyers that lost out on that house are going to go nuts when your house comes on the market. And that's what it was like, because data was showing you that buyers were willing to pay whatever it took to get the home. Complete opposite right now. So let me give you an example. I had a house on the market and it was, say, $500,000. And we finally got a buyer that came in. And the buyer gave a decent offer. They said, take it or leave it, because they were in a situation that their landlord was selling and they had to buy something. So it was a decent offer, but we took it. But guess what? That was it. So if the neighbors were comparing that house, I would say, look, we had one buyer that came out of nowhere. It wasn't that they had to buy the house of desire. They had to buy the house in need. And if they didn't buy it, I had nobody else. And if we didn't take their offer, they were going to jump to something else right away because they were putting offers on multiple homes. So theoretically, the neighbor's house doesn't matter if I'm now the neighbor. So you have to understand, the neighbors of all these homes that are selling right now have to find out why they sold. Was there backup offers? Oh, they're worried. So what's happening is, where during COVID and everything, we were pricing up higher, you're starting to see people compete on the opposite way. The incentives have to be better. You have to make your house more desirable than your neighbors, because the buyer pool is limited to almost like 2% what it used to be. So you cannot compare something that's sold. And I'm going to talk about a lot of things where people are like, I got a full price offer when they did a price reduction. That's bologna and cheese. I'm going to talk about a whole bunch of different things in all these series. So please do your due diligence. Call me first. I'll do all the data collection for you so you can understand that just because your neighbor's house sold doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything. It's all about buyer desire in a buyer's market. And we'll talk soon.